Okay, I've been talking to a lot of business owners over the last couple of weeks about getting out of lockdown and boosting their business forward and getting their businesses full up with extra customers again. To do that, they need to do some more marketing. You might need to reshape your branding. You might need to restructure your offering slightly, but definitely get yourself back out into the marketplace. That typically costs money. So how do you do that with limited cash reserves? I'll show you something. We'll take a normal business and we'll take your business as called Acme Limited. If you're a conventional type structure, you'd have an infrastructure of your business that can handle a certain amount of total potential revenue. And that could be a mechanic with 3 ramps that has the ability to service 3 cars at a time. You could have a hair salon with 5 chairs, so you could do 5 haircuts at a time. Or you could have a restaurant with 50 covers, so you could do 50 meals at a time. Okay, that would be total potential revenue. A hair salon with 5 seats can't do 6 haircuts. Okay, and most companies at the moment would have an actual revenue that's below that total revenue line. And the gap between the two would be what we call spare capacity. That's the potential opportunity that's literally evaporating out of the business. And once it's gone, it's gone. So a hair salon that has only got 2 of their chairs having haircuts and 3 chairs empty, the following hour, they can't put 2 people in each of those 3 chairs. Once the opportunity's gone, it's gone. Okay? So how do you then square that with funding some marketing? So if you want to grow your business, you might want to rebrand. You might want to get some material like some leaflets printed and distributed. You might want to do some SEO or get somebody in to run a social media campaign. Or you might want to buy a business database if you want to find out about a new type of customer if you're reshaping or reoffering your business a bit. All of this costs money, therefore would typically have to be funded out of that limited amount of revenue, or go and borrow some money from a bank or dip into your savings. Either way, once the money's gone, it's gone. So we've got a slightly different way of working, and we can start to harness and tap into this spare capacity. You see, at BBX, we're a global business community where companies work with each other on a preferred supplier basis in a reciprocal way. So we could fill some of this spare capacity up with new customers, and to get you some extra revenue, and we'll call this BBX revenue. And this is in addition to your normal cash revenue at bank. So doesn't lower what you're already doing here, it adds extra revenue on top to do stuff with. So this extra BBX revenue could now fund that marketing activity. That doesn't take any cash out of your bank account. If you was a hair salon and that represented an extra customer sitting in an otherwise empty seat, the only underlying cost to you in that would be a bit of gel, bit of shampoo, and maybe the bit of coffee that goes into a coffee while they're waiting. So when you're using that extra revenue to fund a purchase, the underlying cost is very, very low. What that means is you can now do some of this extra marketing activity cost-free. That gets new extra cash business coming through the door and does what you need for the business, and allows you to retain the cash revenue at bank. So we've been doing this now for businesses around the globe for 27 years. There's over 90,000 businesses that work in this reciprocated way. And if you'd like to progress your business forward, do things a bit smarter, get some extra branding and marketing services done while keeping cash in your pocket, give BBX a call or go to bbxuk.com.